levels of customer experience, excitement, ride and handling has been improved. We add horsepower and torque, bring the GTR out of the now 5 HP. Zabardast Aina. GTR now offers the most standard horsepower among these, which is like a super craftsman. As a sign on quality, their name are on each engine. From the beginning, GTR has pushed the envelope by combining the class and refinement of the grand touring with the power and excitement of racing cars. This is our pursuit of the ultimate driving pleasure. Today, GTR continues to stand for the Nissan philosophy, and this evolution will never stop. Dhanyawad. Thank you.
About the legend. Let's welcome them back on stage, please.
Okay, I'm very impressed by your level of Hindi. I'm actually quite jealous already after a few days. Good job. Tell me something. I think we wanted to ask you some questions with John, and we are talking about figures and power and so on. So I think this is what I was saying, you know, talking to the brain. But I want to know more about the emotions, the emotion that can generate that car, the passion, the pleasure. I mean, can you tell us more about it?
Yeah, actually, for us, important thing is like a car is body. You are the commander. So you are commanding to the car like grab the road surface. Like this kind of connectability is a so important spirit or philosophy of Nissan DNA.
Okay, so, and this is the kind of pleasure that it gives you, to be in control, to be in command, and to be the chief, to be the boss.
Like a mobile suits.
Okay, very good.
So, Tamura-san, I mean, we all have our GTR memories. I'd like to know your favorite GTR memory.
Yeah, actually, I told you, you explained. Hakosuka in 1972, it's a racing field. When I was 10 years kids, it hit it. Now, it's like a God said, you have to be a Nissan. And I believe I had to be a Nissan and develop the GTR. That's the destiny.
Oh, fantastic. You know, and I'm not saying this because I'm standing on this stage. I've always dreamt of having a Nissan GTR, and I had one today parked about 2 hours ago.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
So I'm very, very excited. I mean, that's my favorite GTR memory.
So once again, when you dream it, you can make it happen, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And I'm really excited to be, you know, standing here with you because, you know, people who love cars, people who are petrol heads would understand the meaning of having you here. So it's an honor to have you here, and you know, someone who really enjoys cars. You know, you've been a fantastic person and such a fantastic association with you. So I'm actually living my dream right now, standing with the father of the Nissan GTR and the legend itself. So I'm really happy being here, guys. Really happy.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Thank you, gentlemen. It's wonderful to have all three of you here. Thank you so much. You can please take your seats.
It's very painful to keep leaving this and going back.
You have your own now, so it's okay. Next, I would like to call on stage Mr. Arun Malhotra, Managing Director of Nissan Motor India Private.
He's the father of the exciting car that will soon prowl on the streets of India. The Nissan GTR has been nicknamed, that's what GTR is all about. Coming to the GTR, this will now scorch the Indian roads. And GTR being there on the Indian roads will never be the same again. Because this will redefine the very way the supercars or the super thrillers the way they are seen in India. Now coming to the part which is the most awaited, what's the price? Actually, it's very difficult to put a price on GTR because certain things, certain objects, certain unique things are priceless. But you still have to put a price to it. So, coming to the price of a GTR, any guesses?
listen, I will warn you. You can't do that on his car. You can
no
do it on this one.
fingerprints.
No fingerprints.
No fingerprints.
John's very touchy about fingerprints in his car.
Wow.
So we can walk around.
Let's walk
Yeah.
around and have a look.
I'll put this thing down and you guys can.
Yeah, I mean, it's just, it's sporty, it's functional. As I say, you can quite happily use it every day, and you're going to use it every day.
I think one of you should sit.
I'll try and use it every day. I'm a little possessive about this.
फिंगरप्रिंट से चालू होना गाड़ी
Yeah. So that's, yeah.
त्यातून यायला पाहिजे ना बसायला
On the
पाहिजे ना
screen you have the options of seeing your lap times, seeing the pressures, your G-force on your braking, on the turns. It's fantastic.
या मोबाईल वाला यार
Yeah, so the man feels. I have a complete black Nissan GTR. I think that's great for a car like this.
हो अमर सर या की अरे मी इथून मला माझी फेम फिरप होते
I think they've disconnected.
I have a feeling this
Yeah, they
That's probably a very smart move. John, do you have a GTR story?
just the fact that I drove GTR, the R35, I drove the Marina San.
I saw the video.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun.
लेट नाइट
I didn't know
लेट नाइट
Yeah.
Which feature do you like the most? No.
Beyond everything.
Someone wants to see you sitting in the car.
Okay.
Do it. Go do it. And the cameras are out.
वही तो थे सर यहाँ
Someone's asked, do you think your wife would prefer a diamond ring or not?
GTR. Any day.
You wait for the end of that question.
She's a crazy driver. So
Oh, are you gonna let
yeah,
her?
she's
But he's
born in-
nervous about her being alone at home with the car.
Yeah, it's
Are you
quite.
gonna let her drive a car?
Yeah, totally. I think this, and just
believe
like
it?
Karun said, this is
Yeah.
it's an everyday driving car.
It
You
is,
know,
yeah.
it's not like some of the other supercars. You can just drive this around every day.
You don't worry about speed bumps, or
You don't
speed
worry about
breakers, or anything. And honestly, for a country like India, we have to be conscious of things like that.
Absolutely.
It's fantastic. I mean, aesthetically, which is really all I can talk about, it's beautiful to look at, isn't it?
Yeah, it's important.
Yeah.
I think looks are so important with any car, but especially one where people are spending a reasonable amount of money on. You don't want an ugly car. It might be the best performing thing in the world, but if it's ugly, then nobody wants it.
True.
So I think it's really important.
Do you have a GTR moment?
I would say I got to scare some people while we were filming a video in New York, and I always love seeing people's faces
But I remember
when
that
you do the
video,
launch
the
control.
same video that we saw.
Yeah, when you do the launch control, and I think you see people's eyes go, "Wow, what just happened?" I think that's pretty cool.
But you know something, Karun, you can scare anyone.
I tried.
Yeah, you can scare
That's
anyone.
part of the fun.
You're a crazy
Are
driver.
we
You're
able
not.
to turn the car on? Does anyone know if we can turn it? We can't turn it on. You know what that means? John's just going to have to invite us over.
We're all, so
Yeah,
we're all going to
yeah,
John's house.
Everyone. What can you do under 3 seconds? Sorry?
Yeah, it does a 0 to 100 under 3
Yeah, we
seconds.
spoke about that already. You were
fantastic.
saying that
Yeah. Well, I think you can do 2.9 if you get the launch control absolutely spot on. But 3 seconds is kind of normal, which is, but it's not normal.
3 seconds is if he goes slow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, like, just say for the average man, I mean, this is a pretty incredible car to drive.
Yeah,
For
absolutely.
a race car driver, how, like, I mean,
Well, put it this way, right? If you compare it to a Formula One car, you do 0 to 100 in probably 2.5 seconds. So you're talking half a second slower from 0 to 100. Now this is, you're not talking, driving Miss Daisy's performance. This is proper performance.
just compare driving Miss Daisy to the GTR. If you had to pick someone who embodies everything the Nissan GTR has, who would you pick?
Well, look at him. He's a geek and he loves it. And
Both of you, actually.
Yeah, I think both of us would go for a drive.
Yeah,
Definitely.
I bet this is where you're supposed to say me as well.
You, of course.
Yeah. well.
You know, the boot space is great in this car.
Are you saying she shops a lot? Is this what we're saying?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Good save.
It's
good
true,
save,
actually,
Good save. I like it.
Oh yeah, just check out the boot space. Let's just see that.
John,
Oh, that's a nice Rossi t-shirt.
look at that.
Yeah, I do. Yes,
You can actually put things in the boot.
So Shibani, this is for
When
you.
you're going shopping,
Oh, how many pairs of shoes can I fit in here? Lots.
You know, you could fit in here
Like
completely.
the GTR. I could. Should we try?
You should try.
Am I really getting in here? No. We don't
Keep
want to
that
get Not with my shoes. All right.
You know, Karun, the strange thing is, and which is amazing, the one thing that I hear from car fanatics, when you tell them that you're getting a GTR, a Nissan GTR, they really respect you.
it's a driver's car. isn't it?
Absolutely.
It's,
You get this kind of scant respect, like, wow, I mean, you really understand cars. Not that I do, but they really kind of look at you and
I
say,
mean, there's a
you-
lot of supercars that people buy because they're
sure.
flashy and because of what
Yeah.
they look like and because they want people to stare at them.
Yeah.
But I think this is one that
Absolutely.
it feels for the guy who's
Very
driving it or the girl who's driving it. You get a lot of pleasure from actually driving it. So I think that's kind of unique in its category.
Absolutely.
We know that you guys can stand here and talk about this car all
Yeah.
day, and I'm going to be stuck right in the middle of you listening to it. But congratulations.
Thank you. I'm so excited. I'm just going to go back from here and
We are
go
waiting for our
and,
invitation to fail.
I haven't ripped off the plastic from the seat, so
You have to do that.
I'll rip it off. I wouldn't allow anybody else to do that. Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you, Shivani.
Thank you to all of you. And
Bye,
all
guys.
who
Thank
sent in
you.
your questions.
Thank you.
Check her out. Isn't she beautiful? The Nissan GTR. Bye, guys.
Bye. See you. Fantastic. Thank you. That's lovely.
Did it.
It's really lovely.
This is the dream that has to be happening. Dancing around us the whole time. I covered all the No, we were going to. Someone said
You met
no.
Karun?
Yeah.
So I'm here with my friend Karun. I'm so excited to see him. I just hear him all the time on the F1 commentary, and I'm here so happy to see him. He's here for a very little time. And we're here to launch this amazing Nissan GTR. Fantastic. Great.
Always nice to see
A friend and a fan. Fantastic. This guy's great.